She said, like something about a nigga being gay or need to question himself. And then I'm going, oh shit, what the fuck am I gonna say something like that?
And then you said?
And then I thought about it, and I said, when I thought about it, I said, oh no, this bitch think I'm gay because I let her lick my ass.
I never thought we'd be circling back to those old rumors about 50. But here we are. Word is Auntie Vivica is back in the mix, stirring the pot and doubling down on her claims. She's saying 50 should really stop calling the kettle black.
Seems like he's got something that's not quite clear. So
you mean sometimes if people protest too much about something,
yes,
the fire is happening right there in front of them?
Absolutely. I just never forget there was a Vibe cover with him and Soulja Boy that made me kind of go, Oh, he was absolutely the love of my life, and I have no problem admitting that. But last year, there was just some awful misconceptions about our relationship. So that's when I started the book. And I had always protected Curtis for the longest time. There were things about our relationship that I always protected it because in my heart, I always still loved him. I always will have a very special place in my heart for him.
Like he's hiding something that just doesn't add up. And you know what they say, sometimes the louder the denial, the closer the truth. That magazine cover with Soulja Boy? Yeah, that one still raises eyebrows. Now, we don't know if there's actual beef between them behind the scenes, but the streets are buzzing. Vivica? She's done protecting him. Especially when it comes to those whispers about him living on the down low. Allegations like this don't just pop up out of nowhere. They've been floating around for years. Anonymous blogs, blind items, all pointing fingers at 50's lifestyle. From parties with questionable vibes to artists like Rufus Wainwright playfully calling him out, the narrative just won't go away. Even The Game took his own jab back in the day. And let's not forget the messy situation with Daphne Joy and the comparisons to Diddy. That drama had its own set of receipts, and Daphne made it clear some things behind closed doors weren't what they seemed. The moment things got even messier, when 50 reposted a tone-deaf comment blaming gay plots for Empire's ratings drop. He later deleted it, his team claiming it didn't reflect his views. But damage? Already done. That's when Vivica went public, hinting at secrets that might explain a lot. The internet caught fire. Soulja Boy clapped back. 50 responded with shade. Old wounds reopened. And Vivica? She didn't hold back. She dropped tweets, references, and, according to some, has even more to say off the record. All this leaves fans wondering, is this real tension or unresolved feelings? Because, let's be honest, Vivica's been open for years about still having love for him. But it's hard to reconcile that with how deep the accusations go. Multiple interviews, emotional confessions, even a public moment where she admitted she'd go back if the timing was right. Like a Hollywood love story on rewind.
And the main thing that what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast. The love that I had for him, and still to this day, will always, he was the love of my life. I will admit that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart. But the reason why the relationship ended was because we just went public way too fast, had way too many people in our business. And if I was to have a chance to do it over, it would be that we stayed private.
And yet, 50? He's painted a different picture. Regrets, dismissals, a long history of mocking and deflecting, from plastic surgery digs to comparing her to botched cosmetic cases online. He even dragged her into fan beefs with other shows like Empire. Despite all that, every once in a while he softens, acknowledges they shared something real, says he's not bothered by her words. But then a new jab lands and the cycle starts over again. So here we are, another round in the never-ending saga of 50 and Vivica. Is it love? Is it bitterness? Or is it both? Whatever the truth is, this story isn't going away anytime soon.